Hello, welcome to Sales and Marketing Booster course. Today we should be looking at something very crucial. Um, I believe in a previous class we talked about sales and marketing. We just did a brief introduction on sales and marketing. So I really emphasize on sales. I differentiated sales from marketing, and I'm sure we all understand what sales and marketing is really all about. So today we shall be looking at another concept: how to make sales. Wow, how to make sales. The good problem is that most of us here don't know how to make sales. Now, in order to sell more, you shouldn't just focus on making sale. That's the problem. My one of my mentor told me that you shouldn't try to make money or to make sales when you are broke, because customers smell depression from afar. So in order for you to make sales, do not just focus on making sales. In order for you to make sales or to sell more, do not just focus on making sales. Focus on your customer interest. Focus on the benefits your customer will receive, not just the money or the revenue you receive for whatever you want to sell to them. Also, we have steps to sell online. We don't just go online to sell. We have sales. We have crucial sales or sales strategy for you to sell online. So in order for you to sell online, we have 3 steps to make sales. Step 1 is lower the hurdles. Step 2, expose the narratives. And then step 3, present the price. You don't just present the price to your customer. Don't be so tempted the moment a customer asks you or you are dialoguing with a customer on a certain product. Be not in a haste to tell the customer the price of that product. You need to do what? First of all, lower the hurdles, and then expose the narrative, and then after that you can now present the price to your customer. So today we are going to be looking at step 1, which is lower the hurdles. So yeah, in order for you to lower the hurdles, step 1, lowering the hurdles, you need to build trust. Then you need to talk about what your client is curious about, and then create rapport. Rapport means need for familiarity. You need to be familiar with your customers, yes, with your prospects. They need to know you in order to buy for you. If I don't know you, it's difficult to buy, especially when there is no trust. So you need to build trust, and then talk about what your client is curious about. You need to know what your client really need, what do they want, and then present benefits to them, not just features but benefit sales than features. So that is it. In order for you to lower the hurdles so that there won't be any fear along the way, you need to build trust with your customers, and then you need to talk about what your client need, and then you need to be familiar with your customers. So in order for you to lower the hurdles or lowering the hurdles, there are three main type of people, or what I call them, sales marketers. Yeah, number one is the pushy sales marketers. These people just push sale before you, and they don't even want to listen to you. They just want you to buy from them. These are the pushy type. You just push a sale in front of a customer and you want the customer to buy it, without creating trust, without building trust, without being familiar with the customer. You just push the product, and I know most people wouldn't buy from a pushy sales marketer. And then we have others which are selfish. So these selfish sales representative, or yeah, sales experts, these ones, there are some people, there are some of them which don't care about the interest of the customer. They only care about themselves. Yeah, they only care about themselves. So they don't know, so long as they have large number of customers, yeah, they tend to sometimes drop in their quality, and so on and so forth. And then we have the slimy sales. Yeah, the slimy persons, the sales person. These ones are the ones that will do anything to make sale. Sometimes they can lie just to make sale. Sometimes they can overpromise, and at the end of the day, they'll end up not beating the deadline for the project. So this type of salesperson could end up not closing a sale. Could end up not closing a sale, because when you do such, you overpromise and you could not be able to fulfill the promise. You find out that at the end of the day, the customer will lose trust in you. That's what I said before. First, you need to build trust, and then I remember I said you need to talk in a way, or you need to present terms that your customers are curious about. Yeah. Then remember I said always present benefits to them. Benefits are not features. Now if you're telling them about a particular product, you should tell them what they will need to benefit from it, not just the features of that product. So having said this, I said at the verge of your conversation with a client, if you either pushy, selfish, or slimy, at the end of the day, you create what is called guilt. So these are impact on sales conversation. And then fear of rejection, because put yourself in the customer's shoe. You are in a conversation with a salesperson. Along the way, you find out that this person is either pushy, selfish, or slimy. You end up rejecting the person's offer. Yeah, you end up rejecting the value. And then many people or salesperson, this has been a problem, the fear of rejection. There are most people that hate being rejected. Yes, there are most salesperson that hate being rejected. So in order for this not to happen, you need to lower the hurdles. I believe I've been able to talk about lowering the hurdles. I've been able to explain it very well. And then before you need to lower the hurdles before asking for acceptance. Before your customer will accept you, you need to work on lowering the hurdles. Yes, at least what you should present to them, it should be risk free. Yes, when you have eliminated the risk, you find out that your customers will be able to exchange money for the value you want to give to them, because no, without money there will be no value, and if you don't render solution to them, their problems also cannot be solved. So we have come to the end of step one, which is lowering the hurdles. You have a wonderful day.